Everybody back? I'm waiting on the three. I'll be here in just a moment. Who was on the three tonight? No one has ever seen that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we may not have number three. Okay. All right, well, welcome, and welcome to all of our audience. Thank you, parents and friends, for being here. Welcome to everyone who's watching online, and we've got a lot of friends in your classrooms watching today, too. So, this is our spelling bee. I want to congratulate all of you guys for making it to the oral spelling bee in Claymont. It's such an honor. You're really all kind of winners already, because you've already, what these kids had to do was pass a written spelling bee, and they had to get a very, 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 very high score on that in order to get to come to this. We had lots of our, actually all of our 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders took that test, and these are our top scores. So congratulations right now on being selected here. And there's no end to where this can go for you. A few years ago, in fact, he was here this morning, we had a speller who went on actually to the national championships in Washington, D.C., and won the National Spelling Bee from Claymont Elementary School. Now, it was when he was a little bit older at West Middle School, but he started right here. His very first spelling bee was at this microphone in this pit, and it went on to be one of the greatest stories of our whole St. Louis area. So, Gokul was here earlier. Actually, we interviewed him on our little TV show. I don't know if any of you caught our TV show, our pre-spelling bee TV show this morning, but you can find that online and maybe watch that and hear what Gokul had to say about being in the spelling bee from Claymont. So, a lot of fun there. Guys, I want to go over the rules real quick for a spelling bee. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to pronounce the word, and then you can ask lots of different questions. You can ask for a definition. You can ask me to repeat the word. You can ask, are there any other pronunciations? You can ask for the origin of the word, the part of speech. You can ask me to use the word in a sentence. You need to make sure you understand the word before you spell it out loud, okay? Make sure you understand the word. That's your responsibility. There are lots of questions you can ask if you're not sure, all right? Some of the words may have capital letters. It's not necessary to say capital. You don't have to do that. If the words have punctuation marks, it's not necessary to say that. It's just spelling the letters in the right order. Okay, as soon as you say a letter out of order, you say the wrong letter, there's no going back. It's going to be a miss, okay? So if I give you the word pizza, and you say pizza, P-I-T-Z, wait a minute. No, pizza, P-I-Z-Z-A. That would be incorrect. Even though you fixed it, it's too late once you say the wrong letter. Does everybody understand? So once you get the wrong letter, it's going to be a miss. However, if you need to start over and you haven't spelled anything wrong yet, you can start over. You could say pizza, P-I-Z... Just a minute, I'm going to start over. Pizza, P-I-Z-Z-A. And that would be okay. That would be correct because you had not said any letters incorrectly. Does everybody understand the difference? Okay, good. The bee will be conducted in rounds, everybody. So it'll be round 1, then there will be round 2, and round 3. So when we get to the very end, it'll be important that whoever's in the last round, they will spell that word, and if there's only one contestant left, they then have to go to the final round on their own and spell a championship word in order to be the winner. If they miss that championship word, we go back to everyone who was still in the bee during the round before that. And I'll explain that when we get there, okay? So you don't have to worry about remembering that. All right, we've got a couple of helpers and judges up there. Mrs. Johan and Mrs. Brown are going to help us out. Thank you. And is there anything else? Do you guys have any questions? Ryan, do you have a question?
What if it's spelled the word like color, C-O-L-O-R? Does that still count?
It depends. Some of the words have 2 spellings, and I will usually tell you that there are 2 possible spellings, okay? So I'm going to go by whatever's in the book. The book comes from the National Spelling Bee people. Zach, do you have a question? Does the championship word have to be in your grade? No. The words are whatever the next word is in the book, that's going to be the word. So we're just going to go right through the book in order, but they do get harder as we go. That makes it fun. Okay, here's the other thing, guys. You're going to do your best. As I said, though, the bad thing about a spelling bee is only one person's going to win, so most of you are not going to win the spelling bee. So we're going to be okay with that. We're going to be good sports. If we miss a word, we're just going to say, and then we're just going to quietly go back and take off our numbers and put it under our chairs, okay? Here's the other thing about a spelling bee. So much of it is luck, and I tell this story every year. My wife, when she was a little girl, your age, went to school at Claymont. And and she was in the Claymont Spelling Bee. And even though she's a little bit older now, she still complains about that spelling bee at Claymont, because I got to one of the final rounds, and I got the word adulate, and the next girl got the word bleachers. That's not fair that I had to spell adulate and she had to spell bleachers because she thought that was easier. So a lot of the spelling bee is just the luck of the word that you get, right? So that's something you can't even help. So just keep that in mind as we go through today. All right, try not to be too nervous and just go slowly. Take a deep breath, take your time when it's your turn so you can really enjoy it, okay? Audience, it's really important that you don't help anyone. Please don't give any hints or clues. No one can, guys up here, you can't be spelling along with your mouth, even silently. You only need to be spelling up here in your brain, okay? Because we wouldn't want you to throw anyone off. So make sure you're only spelling silently up in your head, okay? All right. Any questions? If not, we're going to start the butterfly round.
Are we allowed to not actually say it, but spell it in your kind of mouth it, just to?
You can take your time and use any strategy you want, but eventually you do have to say it, right? Okay, we're going to start the butterfly round, which is just for practice, so even if you miss a word in this first round, you're still going to be in the spelling bee, and then we'll have our real first round after that.
Okay.
So parents, before we even get started, can we give all of them a round of applause? All right, here we go, contestant 1, up to the microphone, please. All right, the first word is hen. Oh, but actually, I'm going to let you know something. This word could be confused with a similar word. So the word is hen, and the definition is a female chicken.
Hen. H-E-N. Hen.
That's correct. And what we'll do, parents and audience, is if we clap for everyone, it will take all day. So we're going to go through the whole round, and at the end of the round, we'll clap for everybody, okay? All right, contestant 2. This word has a near homonym. The word is big, and it means large in size.
Big. B-I-G. Big.
Correct. Don't you love the first round? All right, number 4, come on up. This word could be confused with a similar word. It is old, and it means aged or worn. Old.
Old. O-L-D. Old.
That's correct. And this word has a homonym. The word is how, and the definition is in what manner or way. How.
How. H-O-W. How.
That's correct. And the next word is eat.
Eat. E-A-T. Eat.
Correct. Next word is take.
T-A-K-E. Take.
That's correct. And the next word has a near homonym. The word is note, and it is a short, informal letter. Note.
Note. N-O-T-E. Note.
Correct. And the next word is into.
Into. I-N-T-O. Into.
That's correct. The next word has a homonym. The word is made, and it means caused to happen or exist. Created. Made.
Made. M-A-D-E. Made.
That's correct. Did anybody hear how that one you really had to think? Because there's another maid, isn't there? What's the other maid? Do you know how to spell that one? James, how do you spell that one?
M-A-I-D.
So you have to make sure you know which word it is we're looking for. So if I don't tell you, you make sure you ask for a definition or for a sentence or something, okay? All right, the next word is hunt.
Hunt. H-U-N-T. Hunt.
That's correct. And the next word has a near homonym. The word is mine, and it is that which belongs to me. Mine.
Mine. M-I-N-E. Mine.
That's correct. And the next word could be confused with a similar word. So this word is deep, and it means having a large distance from the highest point to the bottom. Deep.
Deep. D-E-E-P. E-P, deep.
That's correct. And the next word has a homonym. The word is gate, and it means the frame or door that closes an opening in a wall, fence, or other barrier. Gate.
Gate, G-A-T-E, gate.
That's correct. And the next word has a homonym. The word is here, and it means in or at this place. Here.
Here, H-E-R-E, here.
That's correct. The next word could be confused with a similar word. It's ring. Ring is a small, usually metal circle, often set with a gem and worn on the finger. Ring.
Ring, R-I-N-G, ring.
That's correct. The next word has a homonym. The word is coin. And it means a usually flat, round piece of metal made by the government for use as money. Coin.
Coin, C-O-I-N, coin.
That's correct. And the next word has a homonym. The word is show. It means to cause or permit to be seen. Show.
Show, S-H-O-W, show.
That's correct. And the next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is door. It's a solid piece of material that can be swung or slid open or shut to allow people to enter or leave a building, room, car, or other space. Door.
Door, D-O-O-R, door.
Door, that's correct. And when you get to the microphone, if you can just tilt it up or down, you can do that real quickly. There you go. Next word is, actually the next word has a homonym. The word is plane, and it's a machine for flying that has fixed wings and an engine. Plane.
Plane, P-L-A-N-E, plane.
That's correct. And the next word has a homonym. The word is nice. It's pleasing or enjoyable. Nice.
Nice, N-I-C-E, nice.
That's correct. The next word has a homonym. It's sunny, and it is full of natural light. Sunny.
Sunny, S-U-N-N-Y, sunny.
That's correct. And the next word has a near homonym. It's garden. That's an area of ground that's used to grow herbs, fruits, flowers, or vegetables. Garden.
Garden, G-A-R-D-E-N, garden.
That's correct. And the next word has a near homonym again. It's west, and it's the direction toward the left when you're facing north. West.
West, W-E-S-T, west.
That's correct. I think she has that word on her shirt. Is that fair? Is that fair? All right, is that everybody? All right, let's hear it for our spellers and the butterfly. All right, I think we are now ready for the first official round of the spelling bee. And so we're ready for contestant 1 to come back up. And remember, now nobody asked me any questions, so you must have known your words, and you did because you got them all right. But don't be afraid to ask me to use the word in a sentence or any other clarification, okay? Make sure you know the word. All right, contestant 1, the word is hire, and this has a homonym, so I'll tell you that it is to give someone a job in exchange for pay. Hire.
Hire, H-I-G-H-E-R, hire.
Oh, that's incorrect. That's the other hire. This one is H-I-R-E, hire. Yes, wrong. Different hire. Okay, contestant 2. This word could be confused with a similar word. It's skim. It's to read, study, deal with, or examine casually or rapidly. Skim.
Skim. S-K-I-M. Skim.
That's correct. The next word has a homonym. The word is bead. It's a small, often round piece of stone, glass, wood, or other material that has a hole in it so it can be hung on a string or wire. Bead.
Bead. B-E-A-D. Bead.
That's correct. Next word has a homonym. It's rose. And it's a flower that's usually red, white, pink, or yellow that grows on a plant that usually has thorns. Rose.
Rose. R-O-S-E. Rose.
That's correct. Next word has a homonym. It's aid, and it means to help. Aid.
Aid. A-I-D. Aid.
That's correct. And the next word has a near homonym. The word is grins, and it means smiles widely. Grins.
Grins. G-R-I-N-S. Grins.
That's correct. Someone asked me earlier this morning on the way into school, can we ask if it's singular or plural? I would be happy to help you with things like that, so you can ask questions like that, okay? This word has a homonym. The word is bank. It's a small container for holding saved money. Bank.
Bank. B-A-N-K.
That's correct. The next word has a homonym. It's team. It's a group of people who participate together in the same work or activity. Team.
Team. T-E-A-M. Team.
That's correct. The next word could be confused with a similar word, so I'll tell you the word is elm, and it is a flowering tree with pointed, jagged leaves. Elm.
L. E-L-M. L.
That's correct. And number 11, you're up next. This word could be confused with a similar word, so I'll tell you the word is foot, and it's a unit of length equal to 12 inches. Foot.
Foot. F-O-O-T. Foot.
That's correct. And the next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is person, and it's an individual human being. Person.
Person. P-E-R-S-O-N. Person.
That's correct. And this word has a homonym. The word is dew, and it's drops of water that form on cool surfaces outside at night. Dew.
Dew. D-E-W. Dew.
That's correct. Unkind.
Unkind. U-N-K-I-N-D. Unkind.
That's correct. This word has a homonym. The word is bitter. It's having a strong taste that is not sweet. Bitter.
B-I-T-T-E-R. Bitter.
Correct. And number 16. This word could be confused with a similar word, so I'll let you know the word is missing, and it means not able to be found. Missing.
Missing. M-I-S-S-I-N-G.
That's correct. And this word has a homonym. The word is walk. It is to move along on foot. Walk.
Walk. W-A-L-K. Walk.
That's correct. And we're up to number 18. The word is obey.
O-B-E-Y. Obey.
That's correct. next word has a homonym. The word is paste, and it means to stick things together using a substance made for this purpose. Paste.
Paste. P-A-S-T-E.
That's correct. The next word is slumber.
Slumber. S-L-U-M-B-E-R. Slumber.
That's correct. And this word has a near homonym. The word is flying, and it means to travel by air. Flying.
Flying. F-L-Y-I-N-G. Flying.
Correct. Pretend.
Pretend. P-R-E-T-E-N-D. Pretend.
Correct. Next word has a near homonym. It is once. It means one time and no more. Once.
Once. O-N-C-E. Once.
Correct. Next word is clasp, and it could be confused with a similar word. Clasp is a device that can be opened and closed that's used to hold two different things or two parts of something together. Clasp.
Clasp. C-L-A-S-P. Clasp.
Correct. And that's the end of round one. Okay, are you ready for round two? Contestant 2, we'll start round 2. All right, here we go. This word has a near homonym. The word is thorn, and it's a short, hard, sharp-pointed, and leafless branch on a plant. Thorn.
Thorn. T-H-O-R-N. Thorn.
That's correct. Boxcar.
Boxcar. B-O-X-C-A-R. Boxcar.
Correct. This word has a near homonym. The word is vanish. It means to completely disappear. Vanish.
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 V-A-N-I-S-H. Vanish.
That's correct. She did not say any letters out of order, so that's okay to start over. All right, the next word has a near homonym. The word is pesky. That means annoying, irritating, or troublesome. Pesky.
Pesky. P-E-S-K-Y. Pesky.
Correct. Return.
Return. R-E-T-U-R-N. Return.
That's correct. The next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is rafters, and it is the long, usually sloping pieces of heavy wood that support a roof. Rafters.
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 R-A-F-T-E-R-S.
What was the last letter you said? Rafters?
S.
S. I think he did say S. I think that was, yeah. Umar, make sure you turn that microphone down so we can really hear you next time, okay? All right, I did think I heard it, so we're going to say yes. All right, next, number 9. This word has a near homonym. The word is tablet, a flat rectangular computing device that's usually controlled by a touch screen. Tablet.
Tablet. T-A-B-L-E-T. Tablet.
That's correct. I think that word had a different definition when I was a kid. Welcome.
W-E-L-C-O-M-E. Welcome.
That's correct. Blanket.
Blanket. blanket. Blanket.
That's correct. Dither.
Can you say the definition?
Yes, dither, to hesitate in choosing or act uncertain.
May you repeat the word.
Dither.
Dither. D-I-T-H-E-R. Dither.
Correct. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is wheels, and it's a plural noun, and it's round frames that attach to a shaft on which they turn. Wheels.
Wheels. W-H-E-E-L-S. Wheels.
Correct. This word could be confused with a similar word. It's darling, and it's a person you love very much. Darling.
Darling. D-A-R-L-I-N-G. Darling.
That's correct. Platform.
Platform. P-L-A-T-F-O-R-M. Platform.
Correct. Next word is harvest.
Harvest. H-A-R-V-E-S-T. Harvest.
Correct. And the next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is thrilling. It means exciting.
Thrilling. T-H-R-I-L-L-I-N-G. Thrilling.
Correct. And number 18. Rambling.
Definition.
Rambling is straying from subject to subject. Rambling.
R-A-M-B-L-I-N-G. Rambling.
Correct. And this word could be confused with a similar word. The word is lizard. It's a relatively long-bodied reptile with scaly skin, short legs, and a tapering tail. Lizard.
Lizard. L-I-C-A-R-D.
Correct. And the next word is promise.
Promise. P-R-O-M-I-S-E. Promise.
That's correct. Cosmic.
Cosmic. C-O-S-M-I-C. Cosmic.
Correct. Pirate. Oh, excuse me, this could be confused with a similar word, so I'll tell you that pirate is a robber on the high seas. Pirate.
Pirate. P-I-R-A-T-E. Pirate.
Correct. And the next word has a near homonym, so I'll tell you the word is cheddar, and it is a hard white, yellow, or orange, smooth textured cheese. Cheddar.
Cheddar. C-H-E-D-D-A-R. Cheddar.
That's correct. Oval.
Oval. O-V-A-L. Oval.
That's correct. And that ends round 2. All right, we're ready to start round 3. Great job, everybody. Here we go. Word Words are going to get a little bit harder now. Is everybody ready? All right. First word is commendable. This word could be confused with a similar word, so I'll tell you that commendable means worthy of praise. Commendable.
Commendable. C-O-M-E-N-D-A-B-L-E. Commendable.
That's so close, but it was one letter off. There are two M's in the middle. Commendable. That was a commendable effort. It's incorrect. Next word is boisterously.
Boisterously. B-O-I-S-T-E-R-O-U-S-L-Y. Boisterously.
Yes, that's correct. Say your letters really clearly. T's and D's are hard to tell the difference. I think we think you got it. All right. Next word is tribulations.
Definition.
Distresses or sufferings resulting from oppression, persecution, affliction, or sometimes contact with the physical environment. Tribulations.
Repeat.
Tribulations.
Tribulations. Tribulations. Tribulations.
That's correct. Everybody hear how she asked for that word a couple of times? That's a good idea. Truculently.
Definition.
In a cruel or fierce manner. Truculently.
Repeat.
Truculently.
Truckulantley.
That's very close, but not quite right. It's Trucculently. Truculently. Good try. Hard word. Ricochet.
Ricochet. R-I-C-O-C-H-E-T. Ricochet.
That's correct. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is, I almost said the wrong word. The word is merengue. Merengue, and it is a popular Dominican and Haitian ballroom dance. Merengue.
Repeat.
Merengue.
Merengue. M-E-R-E-N-G-U-E.
That is correct. The next word is entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs.
Make the definition.
These are people who own and manage a business. Entrepreneurs.
Entrepreneur.
Entrepreneur.
A-U-N-T-R-P-E-R-N.
That's a good try. It's about as many letters as in this word, but it's incorrect. It's entrepreneurs. Whew, entrepreneurs. That's one you'll always remember. How did I get that word in the spelling bee? All right. The next word is anecdote.
Definition, please.
Anecdote is a short story about an interesting situation. Anecdote.
Anecdote. A-N-I-C-D-O-T-E.
That's one letter off. It's A-N-E-C-D-O-T-E. Very close, but incorrect. Good try. This word could be confused with a similar word. The word is malign, and it is to utter injuriously, misleading, or deliberately and damagingly false reports about. Malign.
Malign. M-A-L-I-G-N. Malign.
That's correct. The next word is dragoons.
Can you say the definition?
Yes, these are 17th and 18th century soldiers who rode on horseback. Dragoons.
Dragoon. D-R-A-G-O-O-N-S.
That's correct. Mandible.
Definition.
Mandible is a jaw. Mandible.
M-A-N-D-E-B-L-E. Mandible.
That's how I would have spelled it too, but that's incorrect. It's M-A-N-D-I-B-L-E. Mandible. Good try. Hard word. I'm learning things in the spelling bee today. Anybody else? No. Next word is taxidermy. Taxidermy.
Definition.
Taxidermy is the art of preparing lifelike representations of animals by stuffing the skin. Taxidermy.
T-A-X-E-D-E-R-M-Y. Taxidermy.
That's so close, it's one letter off. It's T-A-X-I-D-E-R-M-Y. Another E for an I. That's two in a row of those. Good try. The next word is burrows. And this word has a homonym, so I will tell you it's a medieval groups of houses forming towns. Burrows.
B-U-R-R-O-W-S. Burrows.
That's incorrect. There's another kind of burrows that's more like that one. Burrows is B-O-R-O-U-G-H-S. Burrows. Another hard word. All right, number 16, you're up. Propaganda.
Repeat.
Propaganda.
Definition.
Propaganda is the spreading of ideas, information, or rumor for the purpose of either helping or injuring an institution, cause, or person. Propaganda.
Propaganda. P-R-O-P-A-G-A-N-D-A.
That's correct. I think they're impressed, number 16. The next word is conundrum. Conundrum.
Definition.
A puzzle or problem that's usually intricate and difficult to solve. Conundrum.
Conundrum.
fixed it at the end, but it was the beginning. The second letter also was incorrect. So it's C-O-N-U-N-D-R-U-M. Very close. Good try, but incorrect. All right, we're ready for number 18. Piteously.
Definition.
Piteously is in a manner deserving mercy or compassion. Piteously.
P-I-T-Y-O-U-S-L-Y. Piteously.
That's probably how I would spell it too, but that's incorrect. It's P-I-T-E-O-U-S-L-Y. Y changes to an E, so that's incorrect. Good try, hard word. All right, the next word is a homonym. So I will tell you the word is lama, but it's the lama that is a priest or monk of Tibetan Buddhism. Lama.
Lama. L-A-M-A.
That's correct. Those of you who think it's incorrect are thinking of the other lama. You gotta listen to the definition carefully. All right. The next word is facilitate. Facilitate.
May I have the definition, please?
Facilitate is to make easier or less difficult. Facilitate.
Facilitate. F-A-C-I-L-I-T-A-T-E. Facilitate.
That's correct. The next word has a near homonym. The word is premonition, and it's anticipation of an event without conscious reason. Premonition.
Premonition. P-R-E-M-O-N-I-T-I-O-N. Premonition.
That's correct. And the next word is parenthetical. Parenthetical.
May I have the definition?
It's enclosed in both of the curved marks used in writing and printing to enclosed text. Parenthetical.
Parenthetical. P-A-R-E-N-T-H-E-I-C-A-L. Parenthetical.
That's correct. Germinate.
Can I have the definition?
Germinate is to begin to grow. Germinate.
Germinate. G-E-R-A-M-A-N-I-T-E. Germinate.
That's close, but not quite right. It's G-E-R-M-I-N-A-T-E. Germinate. Good try. Subterranean.
Subterranean. S-U-B-T-E-R-R-A-N-I-A-N. Subterranean.
Incorrect. It's E-A-N at the end instead of I-A-N, but other than that, you had it perfect. Good try. It was a hard word. Let's give all of our spellers for that one. You guys are very impressive. Okay, here we go. What round are we on? Round 4. Contestant 4. Everybody ready? Here we go. This word has a homonym. It's petulance, and it's the quality or state of being rude in speech or behavior. Petulance.
Petulance. P-E-T-U-L-A-N-C-E. Petulance.
Correct. has two or more correct spellings. Either of the two spellings will be okay. The word is endeavor.
Definition.
Endeavor is to try very hard to do something. Endeavor.
Endeavor. E-N-D-E-V-O-R.
That's incorrect. I think you realize that it's E-N-D-A-V-O-R, or it could be O-U-R at the end also. Good try. Hard word. The next word is orthopedic, and it also has multiple spellings. We'll accept either one. Orthopedic.
Orthopedic. O-R-T-H-O-P-E-D-I-C. Orthopedic.
Correct. Also could have P-A-E-D-I-C at the end also. Next word is labyrinth.
Definition.
Labyrinth. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I think I had the wrong word. I'm going to skip that word because I said it wrong. I don't want to throw you off, so I'm going to give you a new word, okay? All right, so a new word. This is a near homonym, and this word is lichenous.
Definition.
I'm going to give you the definition. It's resembling a complex plant-like organism made up of alga and fungus growing on a solid surface, such as rock or the bark of trees. Lichenous.
Lichenous. L-I-C-H-E-N-O-U-S.
That's correct. That was number 8. I think we're up to number 11 is next. Chandeliers.
Chandeliers. C-H-A-N-D-E-L-U-R-E-S. Chandeliers.
That's incorrect. You had it up to the very end. C-H-A-N-D-E-L-I-E-R-S. Good try. Acacias.
Definition, please.
It's plants from warm regions that have white or yellow flowers. Acacias.
Acacias. A-C-I-A-S. Acacias.
That's correct. And I think that takes us up to contestant 16. Pyrenees.
Definition.
Pyrenees, mountains along the French-Spanish border from the Bay of Biscay to the Gulf of Lion, or is it Lyon? I don't know my European geography. Pyrenees, it's mountains. Pyrenees.
Pyrenees. P-I-R-A-N-E-E-S.
That's close, but not quite right. P-Y-R-E-N-E-E-S. Very close. Good try. Pyrenees. And I think we're to the back row, number 19. Translucent.
Definition.
Translucent means transparent. Translucent.
Translucent. T-R-A-N-S-L-U-C-E-N-T.
That's correct. Next word has a homonym. It's interpolated. It is inserted words into a text. Interpolated.
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 It's one letter off. Good try. It's interpolated. Is an O in the middle instead of an A. Good try. Hard word. Interpolated. The next word is pulmonary.
Pulmonary. Pulmonary. Pulmonary.
That's correct. Next word is clandestine.
Definition, please.
Clandestine is something done in secrecy. Clandestine.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Michael and Jacob made clandestine preparations for their mom's surprise birthday party. Clandestine.
Clandestine. Clandestine.
That's correct. Let's hear it for our round 4 speller. Okay, I think we have 7 left, 7 spellers still going. All right, round 5 starts with the word, but actually it's a mere homonym, so I'm going to give you the definition. It is hermetically. Hermetically. It is in a manner that prevents entry or change. Hermetically.
Hermetically. Hermetically. Hermetically.
That's correct. The next word is expeditionaries.
Kind of a definition.
People who go on a journey, voyage, or excursion for a specific purpose. Expeditionaries.
Expeditionaries. Expeditionaries.
That's correct. Next word is pestiferous.
Definition.
Causing annoyance, irritation, or vexation. Pestiferous.
Pestiferous. Pestiferous.
That's incorrect. Good try, though, very close. Pestiferous. Pestiferous. Tough word. This word has a near homonym. It's connubial, and it means of or relating to marriage. Connubial.
Can you repeat?
Connubial.
Connubial. CON. OE
It's Connnubial. Good try. I think that takes us to back row number 19. The word is gauss.
What is the definition?
It is the centimeter gram second electromagnetic unit of magnetic induction. Gauss.
Gauss. G-O-S.
That's incorrect. It's G-A-U-S-S. The next word could be confused with a similar word, so I'll tell you the word is caravel. And caravel is a small sailing vessel of the 15th and 16th centuries.
Caravel. C-A-R-A-V-E-L. Caravel.
That's correct. The next word is expatiated.
Could you say the definition, please?
Expatiated means spoke or wrote at length or in great detail. Expatiated.
E-X P A C I A T E D.
Incorrect. It's a T instead of a C in the middle, but otherwise you were perfect. E-X-P-A-T-I-A-T-E-D. Good try on a hard word. Whew, that's the end of the round. Let's give them a round of applause. We're down to 3 contestants. So, number 4, you're up. We have number 4, number 7, and number 21 back there. All right, are you ready? Here comes the next word, the first word of round 6. It's formaldehyde.
Formaldehyde. F-O-R-M-A-L-D-A-H-Y-D-E.
That's incorrect. It's F-O-R-M-A-L-D-E-H-Y-D-E. You have one letter out of place. Otherwise, it was perfect. The next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is that word's going to be skipped because the pronouncer does not know how to pronounce it. The words are getting hard, folks. The next word is, I didn't think we were going to get this far, so I didn't practice. The next word is Kilimanjaro.
Kilimanjaro. K-I-L-I-M-I-N-J-A-R-O. Kilimanjaro.
That's one letter off. It's K-I-L-I-M-A-N-J-A-R-O. Good try. Okay, so far that means number 21 is the only one left. However, you would have to spell this word and also then move on to another round and spell the word in the next round also. So we're not finished yet, even if you get this correct. Now I have to figure out how to say this word. Oh, now I know this word. Ichthyosaurus.
Ichthyosaurus. I-C-H-T-H-Y-O-S-A-U-R-U-S. Ichthyosaurus.
That's correct. No, that was fast. Okay. I have to say the next word. So, 21, if you spell this word correctly, then you will be our winner. The problem is we won't have a second place winner, so we might have to actually go back and do a couple more words from the last two people to get a runner-up. Is that right? Okay. So, stay tuned, folks. It's not over, even if he gets this right. And if he does get this right, he will be the winner. Okay, the word is, I think, the word is coquelicot.
Coquelicot?
Coquelicot.
Can I have the definition?
You don't think that's how you say that? Well, that's what it's pronounced like. How do you think you say that word? Find out how to say that word. Coquelicot. Coquelicot.
You can use like Google to help you.
Coquelicot. Let me give you the definition and see if you know it. The definition is an annual red-flowered poppy.
Can I have the language of origin?
Language of origin is from primitive French.
Coquelicot?
Coquelicot.
C-O-P-P-L-I-C-O? Coquelicot?
No, it's Coquelicot. Pronunciation looks like coquelicot. Is that what it sounds like on Google?
I don't know. I don't know.
Let's see if we said it close enough.
How do you spell this word?
Coqueli. That's okay. I think we're going to go back to all three from the previous round. I think we're going to call that a miss because I do, from the pronunciation guide, I do think that's how it's said or close enough. And we did have the definition and the language of origin. So we're going to go back to the three previous because all three then missed the final round. Okay, we're gonna go back because again, it is the speller's responsibility to know the word even if I say it wrong. So we're gonna go back to contestant 4 and 7 and 21 will all be in this round again. Okay, here we go. The next word is, it has a homonym. The word is roan, and it is having the base color as black, red, gray, or brown, muted and lighted by a liberal admixture of white hairs used of an animal's coat. So the word is roan.
Can you repeat that?
Roan.
R-O-A-N-E, roan.
That's close. It's R-O-A-N, roan. The next word is dialect. Dialect.
Dialect?
Dialect.
Dialect. D-I-A-L-E-C-T, dialect.
That's correct. This word could be confused with a similar word, so I'll tell you the word is utterly. Utterly, and the word means to an absolute or extreme degree, absolutely, entirely, thoroughly, totally, utterly.
Utterly. U-T-T-E-R-L-Y, utterly.
That's correct. 7, you're up again. In fact, 21, you can just stand behind him and trade off, okay? The next word is scrawny.
Scrawny. S-C-R-A-W-N-Y.
That's correct. Next word is patriotism.
Patriotism. P-A-T-R-I-O-T-I-S, or patriotism.
That's correct. The Just so you all know, if you're thinking, wait a minute, the words are getting easier, these were not words that were on the study guide. So all the previous words were on the study guide, so now it's just getting to spell words that maybe you didn't have to practice. Are you ready? Next word is harmonious.
Harmonious. Harmonious. Harmonious.
That's correct. Exalt.
Exalt.
And I'm going to tell you that's a near homonym, so I'm going to give you the definition. It is to elevate by praise or in estimation. Exalt.
Exalt. E-X-A-L-T. Exalt.
That's correct. The next word is superintendent.
Superintendent. S-U-P-E-R-I-N-T-E-N-D-E-N-T. Superintendent.
That's correct. Okay, everybody needs to be real quiet. Audience, you've done a great job. Keep it up, though. The next word is micrograph.
Micrograph. M-I-C-R-O-G-R-A-P-H. Micrograph.
That's correct. Corridor.
Corridor. C-O-R-R-I-D-O-R. Corridor.
That's correct. The next word could be confused with a similar word. The word is desperate. And it is involving the adoption of grim, rash, or otherwise extreme measures to escape defeat or frustration. Desperate.
Desperate. D-E-S-P-E-R-A-T-E. Desperate.
Correct. Laborious.
Can I have the definition?
Laborious is involving or characterized by hard or toilsome effort or by detailed, careful development. Laborious.
Laborious. L-A-B-O-R-I-O-U-S. Laborious.
Correct. Engulf.
Engulf. E-N-G-U-L-F. Engulf.
Correct. Disposable.
Disposable. D-I-S-P-O-S-A-B-L-E. Disposable.
Correct. Partition.
Partition. P-A-R-T-I-T-I-O-N. Partition.
Correct. Seafaring.
Can I have the definition?
Traveling over the sea as a pursuit or recreation. Seafaring.
Seafaring. S-E-A-F-A-I-R-I-N-G. Seafaring.
That's incorrect. It's just F-A-R-I-N-G. Prominent.
Prominent. P-R-O-M-I-N-E-N-T. Prominent.
That's correct. So, 21, you will get to advance to the next round all by yourself, which is one more word. Okay? Anarchy.
Anarchy?
Anarchy.
Can I have the definition?
A state of lawlessness or political disorder due to the absence of governmental authority. Anarchy.
A-N-E-A-R-C-H-Y.
That's incorrect. Close. A-N-A-R-C-H-Y. The B goes on. Number 7, you're up again. We're on round 17. Have we ever had 17 rounds? You guys are some good spellers. All right. The following word has 2 or more correct spellings. We'll take either one. The word is humongous. It's being very large in size or scope. Humongous.
Humongous. Humongous.
That's correct. Abatement.
Abatement. Abatement.
That's correct. This word has a homonym. The word is bowler. It's a stiff felt hat with a dome-shaped crown and a rather narrow, somewhat rolled brim, also called a derby. Bowler.
Bowler. Bowler. Bowler.
Correct. Electioneer.
Electioneer. Electioneer. Electioneer.
Correct. The next word has a homonym. The word is radical. It means marked by a considerable departure from the usual or traditional, extreme, drastic, radical.
Radical. Radical. Radical.
That's correct. The next word has a homonym. The word is bracken. A large, coarse fern. Bracken.
Bracken. Bracken.
That's correct. Mullet.
Mullet. Mullet. Mullet.
That's correct. Battlement.
Battlement. Battlement. Battlement.
Correct. Searingly.
And definition?
In a manner causing withering or drying. Searingly.
Searingly. Searingly. Searingly.
Correct. Atonal.
Atonal. Atonal.
Correct. Receptacle.
Receptacle. Receptacle. Receptacle.
That's incorrect. It's recptacle. It's one of those hard-ending words. Next word is barracks.
Barracks. Barracks. Barracks.
That's correct. Which means you have won that round, and now you will go to the next round by yourself, number 21. This word is a near homonym, and the word is nunnery. It's an establishment housing a community of nuns, a convent, nunnery.
Nunnery. Nunnery. Nunnery?
That's correct. All right, congratulations, number 21. This is actually 2 years in a row that Ethan has won the spelling bee. Congratulations. And Gavin, why don't you stand up here? You'll be our runner-up this year. Holy cow, you guys spelled a lot of words. Didn't they do a great job? One more time, I want to see all of the spellers tonight. Those were some hard words. I have one quick question for you two. Do you read a lot of books?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Because at the end, all those words at the end, when it was just those two, those are words that they had not studied or practiced on the spelling list. The only way you know the way that those words look is by seeing it so many times, by reading lots of books. I'm telling you, you gotta keep reading books your whole life because it's just how you learn all those words. Way to go, guys. We're proud of you. We're proud of all of you. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for those who are watching online. We're glad you're here too. Let's give them all one more round of applause. And we have certificates for all of our spellers. And we're going to call you up here, so when we call your name, please come and get your certificate.